okayfm 101.7.
Yɛwura Nana Boakye ɛyɛ national organizer ɛde ma NPP amanyɔkuo yɛne no ɛmfa nkɔmmɔ nhyehyɛ so Nana me Boakye
kwame nkrumah te kɛseɛ panim dwo so
na bɔkɔɔ deɛ
nyame adaro ma biribi abɔkɔɔ
wie maba wo nkyɛn a yɛnhwɛ the conduct of the delegates conference generally net will say
kwame nyame adaro ma nyame ne bɛda na se sɛ nipa dɔm sɛ Asia faako every all the 16 regions 276 constituencies ba na nyame de ma beduru bɔkɔ ombɛda na no fiada na ne memene da yɛbɛdi dwumadi sɛ na ɔmo sɛ bɛkɔ akɔduru ne yɛnte atenkampɔne bia obi akɔ akɔduru no nyame ne ɛda na se nti na se ne de bɛmatwadi ampɔn sɛ dwumadi no akɔ sɛneɛ sɛ na ade pɔten so a na ɛsi ani so no so nyame nkyɛ deɛ yɛtumi ɛyɛ ma obi akɔ akɔduru fi bɔkɔ ɛdi kwa mebusa ya mɛtumi aka sɛ nano ɛyɛ national delegates conference no it went very well nadaroma nyame to nso pagu so bibi akɔyi antaten kabɔne bia
na mame mu sa wei mete sɛ nipa na mo hwɛ anim akwan mo si stadium hɔ deɛ no after various ceremonies ni ade no mo ambeto aba no bɛyɛ delegates nko a ba sɛ nipa bi force ya bewura mu bia no mo yɛ delegates it is mo yɛ na mo ka ai no mo nyina giso obere nipa nso ɔnyɛ delegates saa na si yɛ
ɛnyɛ no kwɛkyɛ sɛ so a stadium ho nyinaa no the capacity near about 10,000. In fact, okay. The north wing crowd, we did not even use it at all. Maybe I bought this in Echiwono. Not even a single soul. So share my right side, maybe stage on my right side, maybe opposite the VIP area now. The only part about 1,100. A little over 1,100. In general, the 5 northern regions, Nebuno East, for and every region be answered near the market, and every city be answered near the market. So far, the southern part, maybe I need facing me directly on the curve, the area on the far, the rest of the 9 regions are also seating capacity in a little over 3,300. And the formula also no regions in the BI, the market, constituency bia and bia regions no delegates no accreditation the one won't even for home farmer room constituency for nam bia 1717 ye the market city na so far the VIP area honoma na fa nipa 1,000 per 930 hono aye for regional executives Council of Elders, National Council, some few invited guests. And so it is not true that it will be frame. Because my home report to be said, a nipa over 10,000 about. It cannot be because even as I said, the north wing side on the entire area was closed. I want so far. Nipa close about 3,500. Nobody sat there. So how possible? I think, sir, we've had a very successful conference.
Okay.
Any attempt by any individual, sir, Obama, Jumediano, the most few from any idea very possible. People were accredited to come in. Apart from all of these things, we had ushers, we have operations team, we have security and no more about things gate no a boy to maintain law and order. So it is not true. It be more ever firm never.
Mammy Musa de we say mo kan sem will be and party t-shirt and from my hall
and your party t-shirt more be and
aspirant be a t-shirt
aspirant and I say will be our open campaign be and for say be a me pay the baby na me t-shirt and I'm a billboard no me debi.
And na me bisa say na de call swe de abo ho apparent hopeful so bi na wo mo ye sign na we say de ka mu ja ma obi a ye ne de anankeye
there be Oshemwa, it was very good, it was very neat. Nobody obi no ma or in a billboard and now in a banner.
Men can billboard. But do a one more entry cry one more day ban when support.
Oh, I mean, no dear, and say, party for so be sent the party can be ban will be watching so dear. And then say, Kwame.
Well, yeah, and ye yamra in the sway. My own video being so as a winning cophobia, say security men being altercations be a house a custom crowd, men feel on a bee. Nay, dear bad, no.
Oh, in that perimeter, and then you should be. I'm saying such a big event. I mean, you have it is a normal thing. In a perimeter, nobody was allowed to come there. Into your group of a party for Manti Buraho. So I was just telling them, say, look, I had yet be out some more. It may say, Monko, Abonti. So afterwards, I think that they all left and everything was calm. We wanted to have an orderly, very, very serene event. And Yamian Chadian, so we have that. Yes.
Okay. Now amendments so amoye ye no yesi mu be mienu pe na dabre conference na congress na anya ntum. Na de hin na sesei abeka ho a obi a wantie bia na wanhwe bie no woni ne beche.
Kwame dos me kase me koku mu de anhwe wi in all na motions the amendment committee to na 56 no mo refiri ni 56 emu mienu na me fan se conference anti-ase baako ye se ye di to me marriage ebe yi team ne ba be supervise ye polling station elections and no conference issue it down and baako so ye se nka ye te the definition of youth age at the above form to 35 years now also mu shooting it down so that ye maintaining the 40 now nyaka nyina no conference ejitu ebeye ho djuma na ye dia ka ye constitution ho kwame
oye eti say going forward what we any free ho the next ayine die ben
o ti the next year we ni say enkebia we be busumi ye wum ye na wotwi ne na wotwi diso party EBB officially EBB nomination for presidential primaries on 31st January. Eti mbusumi ye musan se the constitution it say I was say my ho 30 6 months notice after 6 months notice before the conduct of the presidential primaries, and that is in Article 13. Inti ne wo yenim pa major ne party it is baba na officially no there was a open nominations yame aduma January 31st ni akwakuto presidential primaries
Weye na nay enkofo bi complaining say yesi na perimeter no ma aspirants no ne ade emfa ho by mama ayi say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia fa ho na oji fans no aye love symbol no na eno net say means what to be
kwame ni dikan me ebia na mempe Yura Muhammadu Baumia, but it doesn't take away the fact that he is a former vice president.
Sure.
Young NPP producer nearly kind of person, is also the former presidential candidate in the court 2024 elections. It doesn't take away that fact. So, the convention, we've had it several times. It is a vice president, address a conference, former vice president, the former presidential candidate, and indeed, Ninkomo baby and Kamene, go for bay, Ebea Giant, Bianca, no Pekama criticize him, say, if he had even campaigned for himself, say, look, Montaban and Samame, and come over many Bediano, and Kabumasham. Somewhere in Papa Mubaba. We na to be Zaka Edmane and this for the Omunshimuna Blukumano for Mom years and which absolutely nothing whatsoever and I campaigning for himself. He's a former vice president. Look, any of penning Funina Omo Yamia Mumanyan yes, on the pre, say on the Sumudi, party anim. Some be the party anim, and as some be vice president thing, and as some be presidential candidate thing. It will not. Nobody can take away that status from them. Nobody. Look, you really are. Ono no kase we are okono. Wako transino. And we decided say obetia delegates from about more. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. On castle campaign, man. Look, I saw some of the Omonyo Peppa. They were also greeting in the stands. No more move from region to region. Region to region. Region to region. We don't have any problem with it.
Okay.
Insofar as all base in your can you happen out the billboard or the we say for maybe there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It sometimes I say, yeah, can and some do drama. Look, we have had a very beautiful conference. Obia was well organized, well managed, everything on point. I think that is a success. So them can find you Mamadu Baumia, Ibia, and the criminal Cassim in Penasam, the Kazapakotuaba, Mentibia Mintumano. But I cannot take away the fact that he's a former vice president and he's a former presidential candidate. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Because at the end of for you say apart from say modern call 2024 now was signed former vice president only leader of the party.
Oh, nobody will be no occasion.
And one year man for so contesting a man is not
that is where people Sankebia you be nomination in the heat of the campaign. So you have nominations in the medical cancer now watching women and now watching it also. We should expect to be nomination. And ABA event BSC in answer what project no be and now we be not for a ban of a campaign for no home. No can vote for me near the idea. Then I think that in creating very fair playing ground for everybody. I would have met say. This year I make say we have no open nominations. Number two, you cannot take away Obianka as a leader. In fact, that's a crampona. Your constitution, you have been clear. No part of the resolution. National chairman will be the leader of the party at all times. After the other constitution, it will be a normal work as a leader. I'm only saying that he spoke at conference because he is a former, but in his capacity, former vice president and former presidential candidate. Obey such a status. We will give that due recognition and that respect to it, irrespective of my dislike for the person.
Nana, and yet, Mamina was not saying Yampanso and Fama. Why?
I mean, so my Fakunya should be a BBS, a planning committee, and Yura Blue Wife. Etano, and I'm a vice chairman. Yet the better BBS and Yamisho BBA, we are due be on 1 count beyond 20. You're quitting him. Oh,
2028, and that's all home.
Oh, yes. Yes, and that's all. Promise ye, we be a neck one book. Not yet the one energy. Catch up and say, Galamsia, who promise you, and Galamsia at time. And ne Ghana LBGTQ, I Mahama, exam so for them class and happens on for Faso, and ne Mamma, you do to me full pain to me by the camera, be sure almost to me call. Oh, you know, yes, I you. A passenger, the patrol. Omoko can't ask an after the video near by. Any idea. No, Baba, ye, the few man not and time no more. Or no boss of a shame. Say, Bommy Bar, oh, I want general Nancy. You remember not yet in the Mukanemo 14%, near to Sumu 2%. Nancy and Nasa 2 in the Mukanemo 2%. Nancy and Nasa 2, 4 mu the one city account. Sakoso, Ubi Bami, you be the Oba, where you need 30,000. a budget bread in China money in a short a budget bread near Kaka Ghana was a NDC for a Ghana for some. We'll come to that.
Okay. Nana Mamino was Yellow. Mesomeda say Nana Boachi Nanabi, a national organizer of the New Patriotic Party. And then I can go.
OKFM 101.7.